this episode of Road to LCAP, I think it's episode 7, who really cares? I'm going to do a 2-to-1 hauling system. Very similar to the 1-to-1, but just a little bit easier for the heavy loads. Don't know, I'll probably try to trend towards 1-to-1 systems, but it's good to know how to set up the 2-to-1. So anyway, here's my anchor. So first step, I'm going to take my protraction, set that up on my anchor, and then I'm going to take my 2-to-1 hauling cord and clip that in up here. And then we're going to have my haul line, which comes in here. So let's say I've got my haul line up here. I'm going to take my basic, and this should be a real pulley with a ball bearing, not a pulley around the beaner or a microtraction, but this is all I've got for now. So this is going to go on the lead line. Oops. The haul line would be clipped up here somewhere, probably backed up. I would take it off my harness, but so that's going down like that. I take this line that I just clipped, I put that through there, and then I open up my protraction. This line goes through my protrax. Flip that down. Actually, I'll probably leave that open to slide this down a little bit. Okay, so that's that. Now I take my microtraction, clip that into the bottom here, and that is where my haul line is going to go through. So that's my haul line set up now. And this I'm actually going to leave open so it can go up and down easily. And to back things up, I'm going to take another draw. It's not really long enough, but I clip it to here, and I'll clip it into there just as a backup to back this whole system up on the haul system. Then I've got this line is going to go to a clove hitch on my waist. Ideally it would be 2 beaners here, not 1, just to make the adjustability of the clove hitch easier, but just for simplicity I'm using 1. So set up a clove hitch, and then we adjust it to the appropriate length that we want. And now we're ready to haul our load, so I can just start 2-to-1ing this up. And then my load is here, and then I would take the bag and undock it as per usual. At this point I could do the MMO and all that jazz here. So that's my 2-to-1 hauling system. And one thing that I missed in this anchor setup is in the 2-to-1, this protrax shouldn't be connected directly to this beaner. I should actually have a loop of cord in between it. So it should look like this instead. Actually, I would loop it through. This cord's a little bit too small. A sling is a better idea, but this will get the point across. So this isn't quite right. This should be a sling and a little bit longer to allow more freedom of movement. But the idea is it's not connected directly to the carabiner, so it can twist a little bit. And I can still connect this to here, and that drops that down And that gives me the twist that I need to put the protraction into the right orientation, however it wants to sit. And then I would still have the backup draw, which in this case is too short, but you know, systems. There. That's more theoretically correct, even though this should be a sling and a little bit longer, and this should be longer too.